Hi everyone, this is Lawrence Macaulay, Canada's Minister of Veterans Affairs. Like so many Canadians, I'm thinking of our veterans. This is a time for remembrance and for us to reflect on the sacrifices that so many Canadians have made on our behalf. If you're a veteran or someone working to improve the health and well-being of Canadian military personnel, veterans, and their families, thank you. Thank you for what you're doing for Canada and what you do for those who served. Lest we forget.
In Flanders fields, the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row.
That mark our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below.
We are the dead, short days ago. We lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high, if ye break faith with us who die.
We shall not sleep, the poppies grow in Flanders fields.
We're asking for 2 minutes to bow our heads, to remember the soldiers who fought for our freedom. We're asking for 2 minutes, a short time to reflect on the soldiers who died and the mothers who cried so we could have our freedom. Freedom, it's all about freedom. They had to die so we wouldn't cry.
We're asking for your time to commemorate the dead. Lay poppies around soldiers in the ground who gave us our freedom. We're asking for your time to say a prayer for them, so we never forget the choice that they made, so we could have our freedom. Freedom, it's all about freedom. They had to die so we wouldn't cry. Freedom.
We started in a heavily loaded ship of troops, and we all ended up swaying back and forth on that hammock. You get in a ship doing this, and you're going over the waves that way. It was no fun.
No.
there were so many people who got sick, and
Oh, I can imagine.
then one caused somebody else to get sick, and it just went down the line. And not everybody was sick. I wasn't sick going over because the boat was big enough that it didn't plow into the heavy waves like you might expect.
Right.
So the truck that took us out through there that far, I thought that I don't know if it was done purposely, but when we stopped to get out of the truck, there was this terrific bang just beside us. They had let one of the cannons go up, and I'll tell you, I never heard anything worse than that. It was just terrible. And from there on, it was strictly war stuff. Well, we would, in the trenches, we'd be among ourselves, we'd be talking in very low terms. And if you spoke too loud, you'd show the enemy where you were, and there'd be a fire, 10 or 15, 20 shells over your head in a minute. We all had to be quiet, not speak too loud when we were in the front line. We were not that many yards away from them. Philip.
This was a friend of yours in your company?
Yeah. He was we were corporal and lance corporal at the time. Mm-hmm. He was the corporal of our section, and I was a lance corporal. And he was killed when he was just walking across the street in one of the towns. And so when that happened, I rushed out with another guy, and we went out and got him and hauled him back to what we thought was a little safer place. But he was dead at the time.
That's so hard.
I've never forgotten that episode.